इस्तकबाल कीजिए। नारे तकबीर, नारे रिसालत।
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अल्हम्दुलिल्लाहि रब्बिल आलमीन वस्सलातु वस्सलामु अला खातिमिल अंबिया'i वल मुरसलीन। अल्लाहुम्मा सल्लि व सल्लिम व बारिक व तहन्नन व तमन्नन अला al-habībil Mustafa طب القلوب ودوائها وعافية الأبدان وشفائها ونور الأبصار وضيائها. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك وتحنن وتمنن على الحبيب المصطفى بقدر ذرات التراب والرمل والحصى وجريان الماء والهواء، نحمده ونستعين به إلى أن نلقاه وهو راض عنا غير غضبان. الحمد لله الذي يجمعنا وإياكم في هذا المكان المبارك الطاهر الشريف، الذي ندعو الله سبحانه وتعالى فيه أن يجعل تجمعنا هذا تجمعا مباركا مرحوما مرزوقا مغفورا، وتفرقنا من بعده تفرقا مرحوما إن شاء الله. Today, in the last week of the month of the Qadr, in this blessed month, and we are waiting for the next month, the month of the Hijjah. And Hafizah, when he started his speech about the Khadim and about the Ahlul Bayt and about Sayyidina Shaykh Abdul Qadir Al-Gaylani, when he said to feed a poor people, it is bigger than to build 1,000 mosques. بناء إطعام الجائع خير من بناء 1000 جامع. And because of the last week when somebody was here, he was talking about the Khas Khadim, the Darbar and the shrine of Sayyidina Shaykh Abdul Qadir Al-Gaylani, his name is Muhammad Al-Abari. That Khadim about 400 years before. There is other Khadim, he was not far, he was about 1905. Less than 120 years. He came to Baghdad. His father in Azad, Kashmir. The father only had one son. No daughter, no wife, no sister. And the son, his name is Nur Zaman. He saw the dream, in his dream, Sayyidina Shaykh Abdul Qadir Al-Gaylani, he visited. And only he said, and he mentioned to him to send your son, Nur Zaman, to Baghdad. When he woke up second day, in the morning, he was too much worried and thinking. Till when he saw him that time, his son is small age, about 14 to 15 years old. He said to him, my father, why today you are thinking and you are worried? He said, because I have seen the order from Sayyidina Shaykh Abdul Qadir Al-Gaylani to send you to Baghdad. He said, if this is the order of Sayyidina Shaykh Abdul Qadir Al-Gaylani, then I have to do it. He said, how you go, you are still young and a small age. He said, don't worry, this is the host Pak's order, he will look after me. Till when I reach Baghdad. After a few weeks, they find there is a group, Qafila is going to Baghdad. So he joined that Qafila, that group, till when he reached to Baghdad after a few months. Now he reached Baghdad and he went to the Darbar. He don't know speaking Arabic. he don't know anyone there, no any friend. But when he reached the Durbar, he saw there is a lot of visitors there. They are from different countries, especially from India. So they talk with them in the same language, and they ask them how and where is the Wasbaq of Allah in the Durbar. So they tell him, you will go to that room, you will see one of them. He went to the room called that time Diwan. Diwan. So when he reached the Diwan, you see there's a lot of people sitting there, and my grandfather's, his name is Sayyid Abdul Rahman Al-Naqi. He was the Naqi al-Ashraf and the Sujjad al-Nasheen. At that time in 1905. Nur Zaman, when he entered the doors in that room, Sayyid Abdul Rahman, he was in his chair and all his fellow and visitors and some ulama and mashayikh with him. So he saw him from far, he is in the door. Who's Nur Zaman? So immediately he asked him by his name, Ya Nur Zaman, today you are here, come to me. He asked him by his name, Ya Nur Zaman, today you are here, you arrived, so come close to me. So he came Nur Zaman. And he was surprised. How is Sayyid Abdul Rahman, he become to know his names. And he wanted to ask him, how you know my names and why I am here. And that time, after meaning a few seconds, somebody come for congratulation, for Mubarak. Well, today your son, you have a new grandson. You have a new baby son. He just won now. So he become happy and he said to him, I will give him the name is Hassan Mansuruddin. And he looked to the Nur Zaman and he said, from today, the Nur Zaman, you will be Khadir for him. You will be looked after. That's it. But now, Nur Zaman, he have received the answer. He say, I have know the answer. That is meaning I came to Baghdad to look after the Sheikh Abdul Qadir Wasbaq Awlad. So I start to look after her till when he is married and he have children, three sons, one daughter. One of them is my father, Sayyid Abdul Qadir Mansour. Even Nur Zaman he was looked after. And his name is Nur Zaman Al-Qadir. Since he entered the Durbar of Sayyidina Shaykh Abdul Qadir Al-Gaylani, he never left the Durbar. From the door, he never left the door. Always he is inside. Till when he becomes sick, and he passed. In 1956. In 1956, Nur Zaman Al-Qadir passed. And he left a will, letters. Written in that letters, only I want my grave to be in the graveyard of the shrine Shaykh Abdul Qadir Jilani. Don't take my body outside of the Durbar. The Durbar, the one he been there, they know we have a graveyard on the back side, and it's very special in the family of Wasbaq. And there is some people has buried there by the Karam. One of them is Nur Zaman. So when they take that letter to the Wasbaq son in that time, the Sujjad al-Nashim Murshid Hashim Al-Gaylani, they kept my name because of him. So That time when he read the letter, he said, how I will bury him now? And you know, I'm going to open a big doors. Then everyone who will die, he say, I want wife London there, why I'm not there, why my father not there, my brother, my cousin. He say, it is headache and I'm not ready for this headache, but I will give him also a blessing and a big place that in the graveyard of Imam Al-Ghazali, Ahmed Al-Ghazali. Very close to the Durban, about 5 minutes. So he ordered the people take him there and they do kafan and kafan. So they bury him in the graveyard of Imam Al-Ghazali. In the same night, after they bury him, Sayyidina Shaykh Abdul Qadir Al-Gaylani, he visited his son Sayyid Hashim Al-Gaylani when he was asleep. And he come to him and he said to him, you don't know who is Nur al-Zaman and how he came. He came to Baghdad by my orders. And you have to do his orders. He come to Baghdad because my orders. And today your job and your duty, you have to do the orders of Nur al-Zaman. Nur al-Zaman is a khadim. And Rosbach, we said to the son, now do the order of Nur al-Zaman. What is this order? He wants to bury in the graveyard of Sayyidina Shaykh Abdul Qadir. He wake up in the morning, immediately Sayyid Hashim Al-Gaylani, and he was happy. Why he's happy? He said, all this my age, it was the first time Rosbach he come to my dream. And he visited me because of that khadim. And I'm his son. But because of that khadim, the Sayyidina Shaykh Abdul Qadir, he come visit me. And he say, he's ordered me, but I'm not going to do the order. I will not do the order of Shaykh Abdul Qadir. This between him and himself. He never tell anybody. But he was happy in that day. People surprised. Why you are happy? He said something. But now why he don't want to do the orders? And that is a Rosbach order. He said, because of Nur al-Zaman, Shaykh Abdul Qadir will visit me in my dream, and it was first time in my life. So if I will delay the order, he will come again to me to confirm the orders. And that time I want to speak with him. I never speak. First time I was shocked, scared, this, but the next time, inshallah, I want to speak. So he delayed the order. But Rosbach is not delayed. Second night, he come to him again. He come to him and Rosbach, he was laughing. Smiling. But he catch him from his area. Catch him and he just pressed like that. And he says, son, if you will not do the order of Nur al-Zaman tomorrow, I will cut this. If you will not do the order of Nur al-Zaman, I will cut your area. And he was catching like this. Pressed a little bit. And cannot immediately everything finished, he woke up. When he wake up, his hair is very red and big pain. Pain and red color. He said, no, Allah, this Rosbach order is something I have to do this. No. Immediately in the early morning, we call everybody and say, please open the grave and bring again the body of Nur al-Zaman al-Qadiri to the graveyard of Sultan al-Awliya, Sayyidina Shaykh Abdul Qadir Al-Gaylani. By the order. And he's a khadim. We have learned now in this story, beautiful story. Because of the khadim, Shaykh Abdul Qadir Al-Gaylani to the son for order. And that khadim will come to the shrine by the order of Sayyidina Shaykh Abdul Qadir. And the Nasib, nobody knows where is his end. Today, our duty to learn also. Our job to search how we become the khadim in the Islam, in my religion, in my house, with my parents, with my family, in the street. How we will learn the characters of the khadim. Not any khadim, they have same stage. Like your finger in your hand, there is a different size. There is a khadim awal and khadim 21. But by your searching and your work, you will reach to be a servant and the khadim for awliya Allah and as-salih. Not even in them. And now you say, oh, there is no wali. Not meaning the wali is still alive, even after his times. He will work for his tariq. Sayyidina Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal. Hanbali, the leader of Al-Hanabila. He come to the Shaykh Abdul Qadir Al-Gaylani dreams, Khab. And he said to him, Ya Abdul Qadir, from today, only you left. Only you left. If you will not work for my madhab and my tariqah Hanabila, Hanbali, the Hanbali will be stopped and finish. And he's 100 years about 800 years, more than 800 years after Shaykh Abdul Qadir, before Shaykh Abdul Qadir Al-Gaylani. And he come to him and he say, if you will not work for my tariqah will stop, my madhab, Hanbali will be stopped. Shaykh Abdul Qadir, from second day, he start working for madhab Hanbali and Shafi'i and Hanafi. And continue till today the madhab of him. So he was working on the khidmah for the tariqah and for the Islam. This is the waliullah. And after 900 years, so the wali after 100 years or 100 or 200 or 500 or 1000, till there is a lot of salihin, great people. These days they are working in this life after 1,400 years of Sayyidina Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. A lot of them. So the human salih, great human, you have to know how you will reach. How I will reach for my iman, for my study, for my learning, searching, there is a lot of, because the age to the other one is different. You cannot teach somebody who is age 50 years and the other one is 10 years. It's different in the age. You are reached to the 50 or 60 and still you don't know how. Why? Because not less of your knowledge and your iman. Today our duty for the youth, the young, from the age of 5-6 years, as the order of Sayyidina Rasulullah, bring your son always to the mosque for learning and reading and writing. And you know that is knowledge very good. From that time, if you know, even for 1 year or 2 years, he will save everything till when he reach elder after 20 years. He will remember that time and he will miss it. Time to the time is different. Today we are sitting in the beautiful place with the light, with the AC. But look after, before, in the 1,000 years before, where people are sitting. Astana was work. I said, we need the people, this program, they said, but cannot sit in the floor outside because there is a concrete or tiles. I said, Baba, in the time of Osbab, they sit in the sun. And it was very hot. If you have that iman, you will not feel for that hot. By your iman, that sun, how much is hot, you make it cold. Not make the sun make you hot. You have to make that sun cold. So the duty for us, and for every father, always we say, don't leave your children in the home. Once a week or once a month for 1-2 hours. Tell them, close the PlayStation and games and mobile and come listen for the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala information. and the order of Rasulullah, and the order of Ali Bayt Rasulullah and Awliya and the sky. Last week, I like to do exercise. Sometimes I play football. Sometimes I walk. So I like to walk. Sometimes alone, somebody with me like this. During my walk, it was hot weather last week, very hot. And I walk about 7 miles. When I walk, I don't have only my mobile and my tissue paper. Why? Because when I walk, I have like high fever because of the grass and the tree. I become, I need to drink water. I swear, عطشان. What is called?
Thirsty.
Huh? Thirsty.
Thirsty.
So I want to drink water. Let's see. I passed one shop, his Murid shop, but I watched in the window, he was not there. So I become ashamed to ask his worker to give me a water. I said, let me continue. I will reach Astana, and from there I will have. When I reach Astana, before I went to the restaurant. I know Rashid, he know them very well. So when I went inside, I said, please, I want water. He said, yes. So he's waiting for, I pay him. I have money. I said, look, you know Rashid? He said, which Rashid? I said, he's a khadim in this Astana. Working there, he said, no, I don't know. He called his friend, you know Rashid? He said, no, I don't know. He said, well, I said, just give me water, he will pay you. It is only £1. He said, no, please, sorry. If you don't have pound, no water. So I said, no problem. Thank you. I left him. I went to the other shop, supermarket. Then I said, he will not give me this water again. So I asked him, I changed my plan. And I use a plan B now. So I said to him, you have a water? He said, yes. Where is the water? He said, that is big bottle. I said, no, this big, I want a small. He said, in the fridge. So I take it in the fridge. I said, okay, I'm going to send Rashid, he will pay me. He said, which Rashid? He said, Baba, he's there in Gaylani Hotel Center. You don't know this Rashid, that one, glass. He said, well, maybe I know, but tell him please, because water in my hand now. So he have a shame, he feel there is a shame, he said, no, don't pay me. So I said, but please tell him to pay me the pound. I said, no, don't worry, Wallah, he will pay you. I went outside and I want to drink it. Rashid, he will not pay. It's haram for me. Now I become more of a headache. So I phoned him, Alhamdulillah, he answered. I said, Rashid, where are you? I said, can you go to the Fulan shop? Just pay him £1. He said, well, I said, I'll take water and I want to drink it. And you have to call me, then I will drink it. So immediately he went and he paid the £1. Then I drink the water. Then I carry on. And I see a lot of people, Alhamdulillah. But I have understand why the youth, it was a youth, I sent the message, I said, Rashid, go to them and tell them this is not right. In the Islam, Sayyidina Rasul, they say, Al-Sadaqah and Al-Hasana. Do one thing, Allah will bless you with the thing. And the water, it is the secret of this life. Sayyidina Rasul, if you have the last cup of water, somebody come, they want it, you will give it. Free. So why we not give the water in the time of Rasulullah? When we do march, I see people, they give Pepsi and seminar, and sambusa and chai, halib and this. So only in the time of Rasulullah will become a right Muslim. Allah they say, give, don't worry, I will give you 10 times. Give what I have arranged for. So if somebody comes, they say, what else for the financial? What you will say, no, I will not give you, or no, Allah will give you. Allah will give, like He gives to you. But He says to you, you have to help Him. It's the normal, not in the highest. So now, if this youth, they stop of the Hasan. And the life is exam. You know, when you fail in the exam, you have to go again to make a new paperwork and to study to pass. But first exam, when you fail, now your situation is difficult. Not like the one you have passed in his exam in the first times. Allah they said to the Rasulullah, وَأَمَّا بِنِعْمَةِ رَبِّكَ فَحَدِّثْ. I have given you everything and use all these things, and you want to give, don't worry, I will give you 10 times or 100 times. So Allah rahmat is big, لا تقنطوا من رحمة الله. والله يرزق من يشاء بغير حساب. All these things, if you don't know about it, then how will you give me water? Of course you refuse to give me water. Right? And that is the cheaper one in the supermarket. There is cheaper than water? There is no cheaper than water too. And if you don't give the water, then what you will do? Cannot give anything. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said, give and add. Sayyidina Imam al-Hasan and Sayyidina Imam al-Hasan. What Sayyidina Rasulullah, he said about them. Al-Hasan wal-Husayn Sayyida Shabab Ahl al-Jannah. Al-Hasan, the Imam al-Hasan and Imam Sayyidina al-Husayn, they are leader of the youth of al-Jannah.
Subhanallah, Subhanallah.
And he said, وَأَبُوهُمَا خَيْرٌ مِنْهُمَا. And grandfather, who is grandfather? Sayyidina Ali. He is better than them. So Sayyidina Ali, Sayyidina Rasul, Sayyidina Ali, Imam Sayyidina Hassan, Imam Sayyidina Hussain. And Sayyidina Shaykh Abdul Qadir Al-Gaylani, he say, why I am bigger than all the awliya? Because I am Hassani and I am Hussaini. And that is the Sayyidina Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam information and orders. Our duty to tell, no need to hide. Yani Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they say, if you give in the right, do not show even the left. But if you not give me, I have no right to put you in the newspaper. Why? Because Sayyidina Umar ibn al-Khattab, what he said, if somebody made mistake or wrong, how we should solve it? To find him, to talk, to explain. But if anyone, when they listen the speech, only they listen. Like is listening from the right ear, hearing, to the left hearing, go out. When you come from the end, inside the right, and from the left, out, and they left already. So what is the difference? خيركم من علم القرآن وعلمه. So the Quran, that is the book of the Sharia and the Islam of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And you have to teach the people, not only for yourself. When you have seen something is wrong, you have to teach people how to make that wrong to the right. Sayyidina Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, hadith, he said, من رأى منكم منكرا فليغيره بقلبه ولسانه ويده وذلك أضعف الإيمان. By the mouth, by the heart, by the mind. The question is still now, why the youth in the beautiful age, 16, 18, 20, they don't know anything about this. I'm not telling all of them, but see the difference is now, if Fulan min al-Nas, I know him, and he's Mujahid. Anyone he will come to him and he will say, I want the water. By his knowledge and his information, ma'rifat, he will give free and he will take. In the time of Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam, this same story happened. He went to the Sayyidina Ismail's son, but his wife, she don't know this is her father. And Ismail, father. In the door, he said, where is Ismail? She said, he's not sick. Come after 2-3 days, he will be. Baba, water, soup, nothing. She said, Allah Hafiz. She closed the door. Sayyidina Ibrahim, you become happy or angry? You become angry. He said, I'm coming to visit my son. After, I never see him since he born and his age about 9 months. After 9 months, his age was 9 months, he left him. He became to him when his age more than 50 years old. And his wife, she closed the door and said, go after 3 days, he will be. That is very long story, we don't want to go more far, but we said, why our youth now? Because of the Iman is comless. Because of the Iman is comless, and you have to feed. You know, the Iman, like there's a rose in your house. If you feed water, that rose, the rose should keep new flowers and new perfume. But if you stop the water, what will happen? She dies, right? So we don't want to kill the Iman. And the Iman is strong. And Sayyidina Rasulullah number 1 of the Iman, لا يؤمن أحدكم حتى أكون أحب إليه من نفسه وماله وولده والناس أجمعين. The Iman too many subjects. But the message is we have a responsibility for our children. We don't want our children and when somebody comes, they ask for help, we close the door in his face. Even if he was from not some religion. Follow the sunnah of Sayyidina Rasulullah. Follow the sunnah of the Sahaba of Sayyidina Rasulullah. Follow the sunnah of the Ali Bayt Rasulullah. Follow the sunnah of the Ali Bayt and Awliya and As-Salih. You are not going to miss this. You are not going to miss anything. But you have written in the book, the private book. And that is book of the Akhirah, not book of the dunya. وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين. We start بذكر الله and inshallah.